Hi, and welcome to part 3 of this small series that I'm doing of the painting of the Canal Walk in Richmond, Virginia. And as I said in a previous video, I don't like to use brushes with palette knives, but I'm sometimes will go ahead and do that if I'm going to be laying in a base of something. So right here in this, and I'm using just a big brush with paint thinner just to show you what I'm going to do. So this part here, from around here over, is going to be painted kind of like with an indigo color. And then from here over is going to be a lighter gray color. This part here, all of these white parts here that you see are the yellowish parts. Those are going to be kind of like a greenish. It's the underpass of the bridges. I forget which bridge that is offhand. And then this right here is going to be a gray color because again that's going to take on the same greenish part as that. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to do that part first because I need that to dry for a day or two, and then I'll come back in with a palette knife. Then this train bridge area down here, this is going to be a light kind of like grayish color with a little bit of indigo. And then I'll try to, if I have enough time, I'll put in the grass down here and then this building back here. I think this is Camborian rugs. I'm not really sure if that is offhand. So that being said, what I'm going to do is go ahead and take my bigger brush here and go ahead and go over. And I don't really care if I cover up all these beams under here because all of these beams are I'm going to paint over top of them. I kind of just need to know where they are. And like I said, this will take like a day or so to dry. I'm using liquid, and for people who don't know what that is, liquid is spelled L. It's not liquid. It's liquid. Liquin. And all it does is that it thins down your paint, and it makes it easier for your paint to slide. If you use too much of it, it can cause your paint to crack over time. Or so I've been told. I'm assuming that's true. Just kind of shove this shit in and go real quick. And I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but on my end I can kind of still see where my lines are. Over here, all of this is going to be that same indigo color. Same over here. This part right here is going to be a light kind of gray color. Not really light, but it's going to be definitely lighter than... Shit, it's probably too dark. For my gray, I've mixed up some ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. And I think this is going to wrap down into this because it's connecting with this bridge, and it's merging over. And if I'm not mistaken, it's one of those stereotypical bridges in Richmond where people wait until the last minute to merge and then get pissed off at you if you don't let them in. But it's whatever. And then this one here. I'm hoping to be finished with all three of these large paintings that I'm doing by, I think, Wednesday of this week. I think Wednesday is the deadline. So, hope is the operative word. There we go. Now I'm going to go over here to this section right here. This is, I believe, Camborian rugs. I think it's a little bit more of a orangish, brownish tone. But a lot of times when you are palette knife painting, if something is going to be, and actually this is the way it is for a lot of painting, if you are going to be putting something on top, and what I mean by that is, let's say this pier to this bridge here is going to be in front of this building here, it's okay if you cover it up a little bit, because that is going to be in the background, or what I'm painting now will be in the background. So wherever my lines are, for the most part, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to put that pier in front of it, so I can kind of go through it right now. And I believe this part here is it's the other train that connects to the triple crossing area. Richmond is only one of, I think, 2 places in the world or the United States, I forget, that has where 3 trains pass, cross each other, and so I think that's particular right there. In this Camborian building, there is a section of the building that's kind of halved, like a border. I don't know what it's called, but it's right there. And there's a window in here too, but I'm going to put that window later on. Little sniffles. Go on this side here. That might be a little bit too light. Yeah, it's a little bit too light. It's underneath the bridge, so most people would never see it anyway. like I said before, this is very, 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 very thin. It's because I need to, when you are palette knife painting, if you have a section that you are working on and it needs to be dry, if that when you do palette knife, the paint is often raised up off the canvas. So right now, because I worked on this yesterday, let's just say I was working on this, coming over top of this, I can go ahead and cut through and take all that off now. But if it was dry, what would happen is when I was going to make this line here, this straight line here, it would kind of look jagged, and that's not what I want. So, and the only reason I didn't clean it up now or last night when I was painting this is because I knew I was going to be painting on this part today, and once I get finished with that, then I can come and clean it all up at one time. So it looks like I'm running out of time on my phone. It's I'm running out of space. So I have this. But I'm going to try and do it real quick here. So this is the train bridge in the background back here. And all I'm doing is just kind of separating where a lot of the connectors, I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's all of these sections that kind of connect each other. And I'll do this first in a light color, and then I'll come back over later on with a darker color. And so I thought I was going to have more space on my phone. I just happened to look at it. And so, yeah, maybe I'll come back later on and touch up this part. So I do apologize for the short video, but that's where I am with this and how I'm working on it. And I hope to see you next time. Let me know what your thoughts are while I'm painting in some of the comment section, or not. Either one is fine. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you next time.